Myself.
Will you be censoring yourself this evening?
No, sir, I will not be. I am going to be unfiltered and just letting loose because it's going to be a great show. I'm stoked. This is my first time to Tofino, and my first time ever, obviously, performing here. But it was all a last minute kind of throw together, you know. And I'm stoked that people are actually talking about it because I know it because when you roll into a place. And you haven't had a long lead time to advertise and let people know about it, that can be scary. But whatever comes in tonight, it doesn't matter if there's 6 people, if the place is packed. It's still all the money's going into the Burlington Community Business Initiative, which is a fund that I'm setting up in Burlington, Newfoundland. Yeah. Population 350 people. It's all about supporting local tourism. It's the reason why Tofino kind of relates directly to it because I don't know the length of how many years ago Tofino was not Tofino today.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like how it was once a tiny little hamlet.
Fishing town for a long time. 1959, they built the first road out here, and in many ways was actually. Ecological groups and protests in the 1990s to protect the old growth forest that brought this international attention to the region. So it's really been about 15-20 years that the modern tourism development in Tofino has started to make the changes that it has right now.
That's right.
Same with Ucluelet. Ucluelet's starting to make that move too. So you're trying to start that process in your hometown. That's happening.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a place that I grew up there in this town of 350 people. I went to school there. And the school that I went to, I actually purchased, and the land that it's on for $2,700, with the hopes to build a house. I just wanted to build my own house, perhaps a green, off-the-grid house. Do one of those really. I just feel like when you start becoming sort of successful at TV and you get your name out there, and you realize, okay, wait a minute, I can do things. I have access to media, and I can lead by example, and give an opportunity to say to people, look, even especially in Newfoundland, hey, we need to be a little more responsible with how we build things. We need to be responsible with how we eat things. Food culture here is blowing my mind, and that's why we're down here at Feast. But it's just it's really, really amazing that I have this opportunity right now, and it's all about giving back to your community. And I think that what we have is kind of a methodology that is applicable not just in rural Newfoundland, but all over Canada. So many rural communities are dying out. So many places are being eaten up, and everybody's taken off to Fort Mac. And, it's kind of a sad, sad scenario when I believe that culture and song and story and, small rural communities, to me, is where it's at for me. So what I want to do is draw people to the town, come stay at the lodge. But then the local people that live there, I want them to have an opportunity to start their own little businesses. But this seed fund and the money we're raising tonight, that's what that's for. It's to help people start their small businesses as kind of fruit at the end of the branch, if you will.
So that's all fine and good, but it's kind of also, you want to start an eco-tourism destination on the East Coast. Isn't that a little competitive? Shouldn't us in Tofino and here on the West Coast be going...
We can share. We can share. And it is going to be... See, that's the thing. Right now, standing before us, we have 2 cameras shooting us in the face and a giant microphone over our heads. And that's because this is going to be on the W Network. It's a national TV show. We're spreading the love of what Canada is. We're hoping to sell this show around the world. So when we talk about what we're doing, not just in Newfoundland, but what you guys are doing here in Tofino, again, Tofino's leading by example. Newfoundland, we want to be leading by example. I'm here to learn from Tofino. And then the rest of the world, it translates from there outward. And we got to be a world leader. It's just unfortunate, in my opinion, that Stephen Harper is in charge. And in terms of our environmental record, it's just been so kind of vomitous. But, that's why we have these great cameras in front of us, and we can kind of...
I gotta say, I won't be upset if it all works out for you and your town can be second place.
Absolutely.
Just like you were 100%. Today in the grape stomping.
I was? Yeah,
you were
That's
second
pretty
place.
Good.
I thought so. That other guy, did you see that guy?
That guy had webbed
skis.
feet.
Yeah,
he had webbed feet.
I actually do have a prize for you.
Shouldn't he have clipped? Oh, you do?
Yeah. This is it.
But isn't there like a...
This is for being second best.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go, some Mission Hill wine and stuff for your grape sampling. 775 milliliters, I think you were.
That's not bad.
You know what first place was, though?
What?
1.6 liters, more than double.
Holy smokes. Yeah, but again, he was genetically modified. That guy was genetically modified. He swims like nobody else.
I think we should drug test him or
something.
He
had gills, dude. He had gills. That's just not fair. He had web feet and gills. No, this is great. I don't mind being second best to Tofino. Are you kidding me? This is like, if I can be third best to Tofino, I'm very happy, because this is like top of the world, really. I mean, when you think about global destinations,
it's a miracle to end up being here at any time, whether you're living, working, just visiting, doing your stand-up. Through for that.
Yeah. No, so it's great. So our show tonight, 8 o'clock at Way West.
Yep.
And we want to encourage people to get down there early today. If you can, pop down, grab the tickets at the pub.
Yeah.
30
bucks, I think.
30 bucks, but every single penny is going into this, the BCBI, the Burlington Community Business Initiative. And it's totally nonprofit, and I'm really excited to if we get 6 people, like I said, doesn't matter. Every cent goes back into our community, and I'm super thankful. And we're gonna have a great show. Myself and Nigel. Nigel's over there, right over there. Hey, what up, Nige?
Hi guys.
Yeah. So Nigel we're on a national tour right now, my first national theater tour, and that's why we're kind of coming up here in between Saskatoon and Victoria just to do this show and just to come up and visit, and hopefully we'll get out surfing tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Sweet. Well, I look forward to it. Thanks for hanging, and congrats on your second place.
I feel great. I'm going to eat all these crackers in 5.6 seconds, and it's going to be great.
Well, we'll see you tonight, brother.
Cheers. Thank you.